talking to Ed from No Boundaries for little bits of information to see if it was possible to fish off the rocks there. After a bit of back and forth for a while, he ended up inviting me on the Reef Raiders trip, which he does every year with a bunch of dudes. I booked the ticket like 2 days before the trip. Didn't really know what the ledges would be like or if it was even doable, so it was a bit of a gamble, but just kind of went. Had a night in the hotel, and then the dude came and picked us up in the morning. I think it was like a 3-hour drive or something to the village that we were staying in, where the lodge is. Every morning we'd get up early, the boat captains would get the boats ready, and there's this little harbour that during the monsoon season it had filled up with sand. It had been officially closed like a week before we were supposed to go on the trip. Ed, he ended up hiring like this big excavator thing, and we were just launching on the beach next to the harbour in this tiny weird little channel. I did probably 3 days in the boat solely without even going on the rocks. Like, we had sessions casting stick baits in at bommies and stuff where like it was funner to try and wind the lure as fast as you can and get it in without a fish eating it. And it was ridiculous, the craziest fishing I've ever experienced in my life times 20.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Fucking get your fish, boy. Yeah, boy. Sada, bro. Fucking woo. Sada, yeah.
First like land-based session we had, I was with Ed and another guy, Andre from South Africa. Kind of psyched him up somehow and he was frothing. And we went to this island, there was no beach or anything, so we just thought we'd anchor up in this little cove and swim the gear in.
Anything else?
Ed had seen this spot and he's fished casting into it from the boat, and he said there's always like heaps of tailor or bluefish as they call them, and walked down first cast, a couple of little tweaks, and hooked up to the biggest tailor I've ever seen, which is probably just a standard size one for over there. And then yeah, just this walk through this island that no one had ever fished off before, and it was fucking amazing. You get up into on top of the mountains, and it just was just the wildest Mars kind of landscape. Kind of scary being on an island out there. If you ran out of water or something, you'd probably be dead in 10 hours. Like, it's super harsh. That's one thing I noticed was like on the land there's no life. There's such a difference between the ocean being so rich and the land being so dead.
What is that? Oh, Bluefin Trevally!
Just the experience of going somewhere totally different to anywhere you've ever been before, and fishing with a whole different group of people was cool. I learnt so much from these guys that are full gurus in the fishing world, and super appreciative for all of that, and to meet those dudes and become mates with them. It's epic.
Did you watch much porn?
I tried to watch porn, but you can't even get on the porno website. It's fucked.